When people look at Travis Scott now, they see the private jets, the insane sneaker deals, the sold-out concerts, and the massive Astroworld brand. But what they don't see is the struggle, the times he was broke, homeless, rejected, and completely unknown. Most people think Travis Scott was just an overnight success. But in reality, he failed more than he succeeded before making it big. Let's break down how Travis Scott went from having nothing to becoming one of the biggest artists in the world. Travis Scott is one of the biggest names in hip-hop, but his journey to success was anything but easy. Before the platinum records, before Cactus Jack, before even being recognized in the rap game, he was just a kid from Houston trying to make it out. No money, no connections. This is the real story of Travis Scott's come-up, the one they don't talk about. Broke, lost, and struggling. Travis Scott was born Jacques Webster in Houston, Texas. His childhood? Far from luxury. He lived with his grandmother in South Park, a rough area filled with crime and poverty. His house was falling apart. He said in interviews that people were getting robbed right outside his door. His parents worked hard but weren't rich. His dad was a businessman, and his mom worked for Apple, but money was tight. Even though he later moved in with his parents, the struggle wasn't over. As a kid, he was obsessed with music, but his parents didn't support it. They wanted him to take the safe route: college, a normal job, a stable life. So he tried, but failed. He went to the University of Texas at San Antonio, but dropped out after just 2 years. He wanted to chase music, but his parents weren't having it. They were so mad, they cut him off completely. No money, no place to stay, no backup plan. This was the moment when Travis had to figure it out on his own. With $0 to his name, Travis took a huge risk. He moved to New York with nothing but dreams and determination. He was couch surfing, sleeping on friends' floors, and barely eating. He spent all his time trying to network, produce, and get someone, anyone, to listen to his music. But the industry ignored him. No one wanted to give him a shot. No labels cared. No one took him seriously. He was stuck, broke, and ready to quit. So he tried something new. He packed up again and moved to LA. He was so broke in LA that he literally had to sleep on his friend's couch and sometimes even in his car. His lowest moment? His friend kicked him out and he had nowhere to stay. At one point, he was calling his parents begging for help, but they told him to figure it out himself. Most people would have given up. But Travis kept grinding. The breakthrough. Here's where things changed. One of his early beats caught the attention of T.I. T.I. saw something in him and invited him to the studio. But it wasn't an instant success. Travis was still broke, still struggling, still fighting for recognition. His first major project, Owl Pharaoh, kept getting delayed. No one cared. No one was hyped. But then, he linked up with Kanye West and started working under Good Music. That cosign changed everything. Suddenly, labels were interested. 2015. He dropped Rodeo, his first real statement to the world. Antidote became his first massive hit, and for the first time the industry started paying attention. But even then, he wasn't a superstar yet. He still had more to prove. The rise to superstardom. Travis never stopped working. Birds in the Trap. Sing McKnight, 2016, took him to the next level. Astroworld, 2018, made him a global icon. His live shows became legendary, turning him into one of the highest-paid performers in the world. He secured multi-million-dollar deals with Nike, McDonald's, and Fortnite. Now, he's worth hundreds of millions. But what people don't see is how hard he struggled to get here. So the next time someone says, Travis Scott was just lucky, or he had it easy, remember? He was broke. He was homeless. He almost gave up multiple times. But he kept pushing. What do you think? Does Travis Scott get enough credit for his grind? Drop a comment below and let me know. If you like these deep dives, make sure to like and subscribe for more.